Showtime. Hi, you guys. I kind of like the music in the background, but sometimes I can't think. Um, okay. How'd you like my first video today? Well, sorry I'm crunching. I'm done crunching. Okay. Welcome to WCA Network. Check this photo out that I put up to start with. This is from the Idaho 4, and this is just an example. I want to give a little love to the Idaho 4. A lot of these cases are being put aside. Everyone is focused on Sebastian, and there is a reason for it. Trust me, there is. They want you to look in one direction and not the other. This is Idaho 4. Thank you. Yes, wasn't that video fun? If you take that video, I put it up there like that because if you then take that video and do what I do with it, you will see all the different faces that show up. This is what you guys, what I'm trying to teach you guys is to look within, between the layers. Idaho 4, this video shows sacrifice in this whole entire video. This is the one that they go to the water. This is what their heads look like. It's against something. See the metal on the top? That's the metal piece. It's part of the machinery. If the law enforcement could understand that this machinery I have followed for it's coming up 3 years. I have followed it. Let me brighten it a little. And this stuff back here is real. They're showing what they're doing. This isn't a figment of my imagination. Okay? This is a victim. This is most likely an Ethan. So this is just how I try to grab the information, you guys, in these videos to show you what I see and how I perceive and understand where these children are going and what's happening to the people that are just gone. And how about the cases that are completely open and they say they, quote unquote, have the bodies, but we don't have any answers, and the victims don't get justice that way. They don't. The Idaho 4, you guys, is part of the Summer Moon Wells victims. And it's not as if you can't find this or see it. It's right here. And that's how it is. This is how it is. Benny video. Benny video, is this it? So this is the video that I showed earlier. Even though this isn't what I'm doing, I have a very amazing presentation to bring you guys and show you extremely important information. It has to do with the farm, the Benton farm family, Joey, how Joey is friendly with that Faith Davidson, who I believe, quote unquote, allegedly is Faith Davidson, that has all these different channels, but they're all the same person. I see them as the same person. I see them as the same person, so I see this as a group. And they go into these places and they set them up for sacrifices. And it's underground, and they're in tunnels, and that is where all this shit happens. That's where it all happens. On that note, welcome into WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Welcome in my subscribers and my members. At this time, if you have not, please put your thumbs up on your way in and subscribe. We need some new subscribers. I need to get that number up, you guys. Yeah, I need to get that number up. I will be doing the conference, and I will be there to support the Missing Children Foundation. And I'll give you more information as it comes closer. But I can't wait to meet you, Dolly. That'll be kind of fun. That'll be really fun. So, welcome in, Muffin Top, my amazing mod. Rumple, hey, Justice coming soon. Welcome, welcome, Mary C. PJ's Wish. Oh, thank you. Thank you for all that. Rebecca, welcome. Good to be here with you guys, waiting for Lori to bring justice. Thank you, Rebecca. I really do. I do sit, even though I don't talk back often. Hi, Sherry. John Taylor have already got away with it. Ronnie Lawson must be helping. Yes, agreed. Sherry, welcome in. Jean Warren, welcome back. Zanonymous, welcome in. So happy there's some new people coming on in. Lisa, I don't know if I said Lisa. Colleen, hey you, welcome. Boston, welcome back. I hope everyone is having a wonderful week, and I hope, hi Shazam, that no one looked at the eclipse straight on, and that you had your little glasses on, that's for sure. We're going to get started, and to all else that's coming on in, welcome. Welcome. So this is what I put in earlier, and I put it in there because I want the law enforcement to take this video that I put up like this. It wasn't a video. I think I put photos and not the video. Yeah, that's what I did. But I want them to do this and to recognize the information that comes through the layers. There are different bits of information here. I do not see this as the same person. I think something terrible is going on in here. I think Benny warned us, gave us an update to the best of his ability, because those that are in here have been tormented, and they are part of whatever is happening here. The people that are in here, quote unquote, Benny, help tell the story, you see. Because if this is the Benny that we know, he's given himself up. You see, you guys have to really think about what I have presented here, and how deepfake works. Deepfake is exactly what it sounds like, right? It's a deep fake. And the deep fake is what goes on top of these videos. And that's what's covering the true story here. Underneath Benny. Under Benny. So many a times Benny's hands are a little child's hands. His hands are very, very, very small, and they're not a man's hands. The hands do not match the person. The body doesn't match Benny. And I do not believe at all that this is the Benny we've been watching. I feel a sense of sadness. I feel a shift. I feel a quietness. I feel a sense of sadness. That's what I feel. It almost makes me want to cry. Now, if in fact he's part of this, that isn't what I do here. I'm give the story for the children, and there's a sense of sadness that I feel. So look at his finger. This is very intense. Wow, thank you for those ones, you guys. And I'm not here to rip him apart. I'm not. I'm here to tell you that there is a story here that has a very large part of the children. And that's what I put up. Very large part of the children. Yes, it's sad. It's a sadness. It's not like, it's weird. It's unexpected feeling I have. But then again, I've always felt all these different things through his videos. I said that his and Molly's gave me so much. They gave me so much as far as the children are concerned. And there's someone in here with a very little nose. Very little nose. Much younger. And with no hair. The other person really has no hair on their head. It's the one who's closest to the mic, and that's someone with a very little nose. See, this is the one that I have so many photos of. I'm going to show you. So this is what I call the equipment. I'll show you what's in here. See, look at this. This here shows you the other person's eyeball it's like on that thing that goes around the eye. I don't know, Molly has it all the time. But these are two different people. You see, they're just two different people. And what this person is going through is understandable to spirit. The machinery is in here. It's in here. It almost makes it hard for me to breathe. Like it's very, kind of takes your breath away. This here is the equipment. Here it comes. So this here is part of the equipment, you guys. It does go on the head. And this is what goes on the victims. That is the cylinder right there. That's what it looks like. Yeah, like claustrophobic, like I can't breathe. Like, yeah. And as I click this equipment, makes it more difficult for me to breathe, is what I feel. But this is a pretty good look at whatever they're doing to these victims. I've never had a video come out so strong like this and portray the actual information so clearly. So I got your guys' attention, you know, by showing those photos, but it's when you watch the video you see this little teeny hand over here, and there's another one behind it, isn't Benny's hand. There's certain things that are obvious, right? If you could say you don't understand anything else, but these hands, oh my God. JLR drives me crazy with those hands. Those are little kids' hands. See? It's not his arm. It's not even attached. It's not his hand. Nothing about this is just Benny singing in the video. It's telling a story, and it's telling a story to me to tell you guys. And I'm telling you that this here is about the children. This here is about the young children. Look at his hand. Look at the hand. I'm only going to go one time through it. But when the hands separate, forget they're little child's hands. Oh God, it makes me so sad. Like that feeling right now is horrible. This is a terrible feeling. You guys, do you see that? How is it that this is okay? And I know Benny, no Benny is going to come up here anymore. There's no Benny that is going to talk about this anymore. There just isn't. But let me tell you guys something. The children, like, this is horrific. It's terrible. And this is why I'm here. This is why I'm here, is to tell you guys there's so many children that have drowned. That's the word that comes out. That have drowned within the earth. Within the earth. They've drowned within the earth. That's what's coming through. Drowned within the earth for a sacrifice. This face, the children know this one. They know this one. This is the cuter one, by the way. This shows a little bit more of the truth. And it's coming through these photos, you guys. You see? The light will always win. The light will always win. You could try to fuck with it all you want for those that are putting out this darkness. It's not going to work. It's coming down. It's crashing down. I spoke to the detective in charge of the Benton farm. I gave him everything. I won't hear back. I mean, because I don't have the clearance for that. But what I'm showing you guys today, I gave them everything between Benny and Faith Davidson and Joey, all of that. Look at that. I'm only halfway through. So when he turns his head this way, this is where it's really gross. Because this shows the V on the neck. And there's a lot of sick shit that sometimes I say it and sometimes I don't. I see it and I say it, but the truth is I'm uncomfortable saying. I'm very uncomfortable saying all this stuff of what they're doing. And that's because it sounds like something that would never be done. Right? It sounds like I would make it up because it's so horrific. You just look at this and you'll see the story that this is happening as part of their sacrifice. This. Now, when I move through this, keep your eye on, I'm going to show you which part. This is the part by the ear that I show a lot. A lot. There is something that is placed within the ear, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you different photos like this. Okay? Let me get a few more. Look at that. Let me snap a shot. Look at his neck. Why that's a good one. So if you're able to get a photo, clear photo with that little square over it, I'm going to show you that those are the best photos because that is the closest to the truth. Okay, so this photo is the closest to the truth. What's going on the neck. And whoever that person is beneath Benny, it's not Benny. It's in there. It's in there. Let me get his ear. Oh, there, that's a good one. I'll show you. There's shit in their ear. And it's equipment. Brighten it up. I've shown this stuff to you. This is the equipment that is on the victim's head. Right there. And in the ear, you guys see that? Look how little that person's nose is. So I'm just, looks like I'm able to get a bunch of pictures. You guys could snap them too. This is unusual. I'm able to get a bunch of photos right now. It's just like, it's working with me. So this here, I like to zoom into it. This here is part of the sacrifice. It's showing it. It's showing you the victim, the neck. It's showing you that clown person, whatever, across from it. See that? This piece. Right, I'm going to get smaller into it. Right here. So this is what brings justice to the victims because this is part of their story. This is what shit looks like. This shouldn't be in a video of Benny singing, but it is. It is. You see the microphone? Do you see the head on top of this, the cylinder? Remember I said that's the cylinder? Yes, is it really look like that? I don't know, but these are the elements that show you what they use. Understand that these are cults, and they use bones and crazy shit. So this video continues this way. The body, it looks weird. The fingers, the shoulders. Ooh. But it just did. Well, it just did this, so there's something that's in the shadows. It's usually what it is, like it's in the shadow. Let's see if I could get it better. Wow. So look at the head. Look in this small square. There is truth in here, you guys. The teeth always look different. There are different people in here. Look at the eye. This is a sacrifice. It's showing you the eyeball. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. Here. So there's a sacrifice in here. It's not the Benny you know. There's another male in here. Thank you for those ones. And I love when it comes through on the video, because it just, when you guys see it on the video, look how small the hand is. Look how little. It's a different, isn't this a different angle from the other one? Let me see. Oh yeah, this is a different. See, this is a different angle because the mouth. No, maybe. Wow. You guys, this is, you should take a screenshot of this. This is something that I wish the FBI would take serious, because there's no reason it should be in here like that. And the child's hand is over to the right too. It's a little hand. Yeah, it's making me sick, right? Xenonymous, Zany. It's In the ear, there's like something in the ear. See his eardrum? It's like one of those hearts. Those are not his fingers. Those are child fingers. See his ear? The body, it's there. Okay, so when you're looking at victims, just understand that I call them heads on platters. And they're using these deep fake machines. I don't know what machine, but the body and everything, to me, it's all it's all AI. It's fake. And this here is exactly, it's perfect. Look at the body and look at the head. That's like a bodysuit. This is not the Benny. And his tattoos, by the way, do not match his old tattoos. Line them up. They don't match. Hi, sunshine. See, let me brighten this up a little bit more. It's a pretty obvious thing. Oh, let me take a snapshot. And there's a chain. See the chains? Not that one. Okay. Let me change the coloring in here. So this is a head. And that is not the matching body, is what I'm saying. Those are not Benny's tattoos, first of all. He has a chain coming down in front of him now because someone is in chains, and that's called the victim. They don't match. That's not the Benny we know, and that's not his body. There's a chain, and those aren't his tattoos. That's not him. Congrats. Such 12 months? Is that what it is? Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Let me show you the eyeballs. Trigger warning. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. So here it comes. This person, and it's a younger child in here as well, is a victim. See? Look into the face. Look into the poor eyes that are in here. I see the old Benny's eyes. I just do. I don't know what you guys see. I see, and this is what makes me so sad, I guess. Like, I'm an intuitive. I'm a clairvoyant, right? Those eyes there make me so sad. Those. Right, you guys? It's so sad. And that little thing there, you guys, basically represents what's going on here. It's sad. Wow, it's really sad. This is very sad. And look at the fingers again. There's a young person here that is a victim that has been sacrificed and is looking for justice. For a second, I'm like, what does he have on his body? WCIA? Look at his ear. You see that ear? It's not a normal ear. It's not a normal Benny ear. Just isn't. That is not. That is not. So this is a fine example of deep fake. Deep fake where the story of the sacrifices are within the video. It's all here. Look at his body is totally not the same as his head. See? The tattoos move, they change. See how that one's up there, up by his neck, and then this one isn't? They change, you guys. Yeah, AI and deep fakes, this is what allows them to put these sacrifices up on YouTube. That's a V. I'll show you. I'll put it up. That is right on the ear. That's the picture. This one. So, on that note, I'm going to move into an incredible PDF presentation. So many times when I do a video before and then go on to my presentation, things brighten up. The truth tells it even stronger story. The truth tells more of a story because now we have the juices flowing. We've got spirit flowing, and we have great energy here. And I see it in what's going on in this picture. You see? It's showing itself. It's showing more information than I had when I first put it up. Notice the metal piece. And let me bring the brightness down. I want you to see what's showing on top. See that head? So that head with that eye is a sacrifice, right? I just showed that eyeball to you and I said, that's what they do to them. That's what Molly Golightly's eye, they've got a round thing around their eye. That's what this dude has. That is what I showed you. I'm like, these are sacrifices. He has this information. And then you have in the front the face that is covered like a lion, like a cat. That is showing the same information as Brian Kohlberger's car. This is Brian Kohlberger's in the car with his father. This comes from the video. Every one of these victims in all the stories, you guys, that all match up to Summer Moon Wells, they have these masks. And look at Brian Kohlberger's father. Wait. Paste. Look. It's a little different than what we keep watching. I've shown this before. This completely matches our elements that prove to be that this was a sacrifice. And it's crazy shit they're putting out there, but it's the story. It's the elements tell the story. Kylie Rodney had the same thing. This is Kylie Rodney's video. Why would no one talk about this? Think about it. No one's talking about that. All of this information goes right back. It sticks between Molly and Benny and a couple other ones, but Molly's deep fakes cover the same information as I'm showing you. All of them. This, you guys, again, was one of her very, very, very last videos. This was. She's in the car, I think with her, allegedly. I think with her husband. But this could be Aaron Carter. This is what Aaron Carter's video looks like. He's just allegedly in his RV maybe, and she's in a car. Who cares? It's the same stuff. There are a few crazy kooky things that I saved because I'm like, these are elements, right? These all come from Maui. To this day, everything that I see here are crazy important elements. Let me show you something. The one all the way down to the very far right is the doodle I was talking about in Sebastian's father's video. No, I didn't put it in there. Let me open up Sebastian's. I said he's holding on to the doodles. Those are the doodles that they're important, I guess. And his father had them during the interview between his legs. If my pictures download. Come on. They're all mixed up. Oh, wait, I think I have oh, yeah, I do. Sebastian's dad. I separated it. Okay, good. There's still so many. Okay. See, look at this. It's so crazy. Even Sebastian's dad's t-shirt turns like that. Just like Don's did. Wait, let me bring it up. Don's t-shirts, I mean, a lot of people that weren't here from the beginning, Don wore a t-shirt, you know, fine summer moon. And like, what the hell? Every time the frame changed or whatever, it was a different summer on his t-shirt. Like, what's that? Seriously, it's not correct. The pictures on the t-shirt change with each turn. Look at this. That's that. You guys, he looks like Faith right now. Oh, wow. Wait till you guys see this. Wow, wait a minute. I said Faith has all different characters. Where'd I put you? I'm looking for his separate file. Oh, come on, I hadn't made one. What did I put under Benton Farm, maybe? Hold tight. I did. Okay. I'm going to show you a photo. I'm trying to get a new computer because my computer is just too slow for as fast as I move and need information quicker than I'm getting it. Nope. Well, this looks like him. And maybe I have it under Benny. I don't know why I would, but I might. Hi, Benny. So many Bennies. Benny, Benny, Benny. Jesus. Benton Farm, let me open it. Where did I put all of his screenshots? I wonder if I still have them on my phone. Untitled. Nope. Okay, let's see this one. Well, I think I have it in my presentation, but this really looks like that Faith guy. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Faith Davidson, that's who I have in here. Faith. I need to get a screenshot because it's ridiculous how close it is. So he also has a white face sometimes. This, from what I could see and understand, oh my God, you guys. How freaking flipping crazy is that? Wait, let me cut it. Like, they make him so different every time. Like, Sebastian looks different, you guys, like Benny looks different. Every time. And this is what this guy looks different every time as well. So this is him, Sebastian. That's Faith Davidson. And Faith Davidson changes information as the deep fake is on top of it. That's what changes, and the truth is beneath it. At least the truth that we are looking for, that we're looking for. You see? Very, very much the same. Thank you for those ones. So, why did I get... Oh, God. I was trying to find that. I got off. Sorry. And also look at Molly's lips. I show lips like that all the time, and they have red lipstick. This is what I showed you guys in Ryan's video just this week. So notice the seatbelt. That seatbelt is a symbol, always played a part, always. This is Molly. All of those pieces that are showing are important. We've shown them many times. Those are solid. Solid. That was on Aaron Carter. That same V. was on Aaron Carter. And don't forget, I'm bringing this in because it's pictures like this. This is Molly Golightly at Ashley Furniture. I look for and I save them. And Ashley Furniture was a cover up for shit. It's like everything else. Benny. Don. This is Don. There's, like when Spirit speaks and wants to speak to Don, there's I'm telling this to Don. They don't like how you confused people. Is the message. This is a message to Don, by the way. I don't know if he'll ever get it, but whatever. Me speaking it puts it out there, and that's all I could do. But as I look at Don, you need to know something. Life is not what you think it is. I'm just gonna sit here and meditate for a moment. So there are few people that have words. It's not just a summer. There's like they don't like how you confused them. You confused them, and that wasn't nice. They say that wasn't nice. You confused them, and they both would like to be recognized. You need to recognize them both some way. So in some way, you can't just think. You can't think that they're going to go away. They're not going to go away. So Don, they said, whoever they're not going to go away, and you really need to recognize it. You need to recognize both of them. And life is just not what you think it is. And you won't see them. You're never going to see them. You can't get to one without going through the other, she says. You can't get to the one you love without going through the other, and she will not let you through. You haven't told the truth. You lied about her, and you lied about them. You will never, ever get past this person to the one you love until you tell the truth and set them free, they say. You need to set them free. You need to speak about both of them as one, but you need to speak about both of them as one. I don't know what that means. You will know. You're to speak about both of them as one. And it's just like very easy. It's something that's very easy for you to do. You're not going to, I guess what she's saying is she knows you're not going to get in trouble. There's nothing that's going to happen to you when you speak it about one. When you speak about them as one, they're like, you're not going to get in trouble. It's not like going to get you in trouble. They say, so do it. And you just need to do that. And put it forward that way. That's done. When you watch JLR's channel, just watch the fingers. Just like this. The one to the right, you guys, is Idaho 4. JLR's hands, if someone knew what he was doing, would actually just laugh their ass off because they'd be like, wait, how long has he been doing that? And this is the swing. Remember I showed you guys, someone said, oh, is that the swing that we're watching? I'm like, yes. That swing hasn't changed since day one. The swing, as we know it, like this, is like Summer Moon Wells' swing, but it's more like this. Don Wells just has to hold his own press conference, that's all. In a safe room, so he could speak and really just tell the truth live in a safe space. That's what Don needs to do. Maybe he's telling someone, maybe Don is the one telling someone the story in a safe space. And Benny had to go with him. I don't know. But Don and Candace could do that and create a great situation. This is what happens. This is one of the Tennessee videos. These are victims swinging. When a video talks to me, that doesn't necessarily mean that this cop has this on his face and he's wearing this hat, right? What I see is this, and this one is the Australian child, Williams. He is a Summer Moon Wells. He is a Madeline McCain. He is a Harmony Montgomery. He is a Michael Vaughn. Same thing, and this is Australia. When I look at this, I see victim, and I see cover-up, and I see deep fake. And here, when I say the swing, that redhead guy really helped me gather information. I don't know who exactly he is. William Tyrell. Thank you. But his videos hid the sacrifice of the Idaho 4. It has it in there beneath the deep fake. I see it. Maybe it's not, and maybe it is, allegedly. I see it. It's beneath there for me. I'm telling you, they're on a boat. They're on the water. You cannot trust any of these backgrounds. None of them. The background information, all you want is the element. You want the element, because they're not in these situations. The truth is, maybe the top layer is, but we're after what's beneath it, right? And what's beneath it is not telling you location. Maybe that's said better. It's not telling you, like, the information. Wait, let me see. Someone's texting me. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Wait. Okay. The information, let me crop in. So here's the thing. I just told you and showed you in Benny's video. I said this is what they wind up being. Their head is on a platter and they're in a frickin' cylinder, and this is what they look like as far as trophies and whatever they do to them. That's what she's holding. So this is what she's holding. You guys see that? It's what's beneath that is telling me the truth. Like, cover her face. That is exactly how Benny is holding on to that microphone. So this, wait, let me get a good one. Let's see. This looks so fucking ridiculous, but when they use this, this is the deep fake that's going over that. Every time. That's it. And this is the same as Ethan Chapman. Holding on to ropes like that I showed you. I'm always telling you that it goes back to John Wayne Gacy. I'm throwing a little bit of John Wayne Gacy's stuff in here because I'm going to be putting a presentation together to do a live on it. John Wayne Gacy's information, I've said it before, matches up with whatever they're doing today. I did a little research and I talked about him for a little bit, but I talked about him because I really could see how they're the same concept. They're like the same way of whatever they're doing. This is one of his victims to the left, and that is a rope. Let me show you. That they show all the time because he was very proud of himself, John Wayne Gacy, of how he could make his knot so fast. It was one of those things that he took pride in. This is what is in here. Here. Let me change the color. Okay, saturation down. Knowing that this is an element, right? I pull it to the side. John Benet Ramsey has this same thing. This is the rope. This kind of rope and the slip knot and what's going on here that John Wayne Gacy perfected is the same kind of knot that you've got here. I'm telling you that that these are the same situations, same sacrifices, same storyboard, same excuse. Same excuse. And this goes back to Benton Farm. And the reason I'm jumping that way is because everything that I just showed you brings you into Benton Farm and what they're doing. The white face, the stuff attached to the eye, the ropes, the elements I'm going to show you here, the fingers. This video of this Benton guy, a Benton Farm, it was actually from 6 years ago. It's very important. That connection of allegedly, until it's confirmed, this is allegedly, that they're doing these videos together with Joey. And if that is a true connection, that's pretty incredible. Because what you're looking at in front of you is equipment. This is the equipment. And the way that these rooms are within the video are no different than the information and new construction and house walkthrough. It's all the same. If you look up to your left and to actually the whole top row, that whole top row is from the Benton Farm video, right? This kind of a setup with new construction and lots and lots of wood and separate rooms is exactly how they do it. So when I spoke to them this morning, and if you listen, what I mean by plastic over the front entrance, plexiglass, and then there's a frame. If you look here, these are plexiglass plastic covering the front. There's your chair, there's the white thing. They each have a chair. Over here is equipment. These are different rooms, as you see, covered with plexiglass doors, and they have a maroon trim. Each one of these doors are set like this, you guys. You could see through it. They can't see you, but you could see them. And you could film in here. If it's all white, you could put any kind of AI you want. Literally. But this is what I mean. These are how the rooms are made for the sacrifices. Just like this. Just like that. Sorry, I wanted to see what was lighting up. Wait. Wait. This section. Hold on, guys. I was going to go, but when something brightens up and lights up to my eye, for all I know you guys have watched it, I have to stop and grab it. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, my goodness. These are the chairs. So these are the chairs. When I said they each have a chair, this is the chair. It's in the corner. This is where the chair is. That's the chair with the equipment that I've shown you guys before. Kylie Rodney, I showed you in it. The Idaho 4. That's the chair. And that's the room, you guys. And then the other ones are Ryan Upchurch. Now, I want to clarify once again, it's not about him. He's a celebrity, and his stuff is just the top layer. Oh, I just got a butterfly. I just got an answer. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Okay. It's beautiful. Oh my God. You guys, I do not know how this shit happens. This is that chair. Okay, so this is what it's saying. Look at how this is brightening up. This is Ryan Upchurch's. Okay? Holy Mother of God. This is Ryan Upchurch's. This, that is a gate. It's showing me in the well, you guys. It's showing me in the well. However you all want to take this shit, this is what Ryan Finding Truth showed me. It's in my presentation. This is down in the well. I'm going to show you right now. It's like in page 90. They're in the well. It's like that's the entrance, just like we've said. But it's like, let me get the pictures of Ryan's. I know it's in here because I pulled it together with this dumbass's photos. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, I love when this shit happens. Okay. So this is John Wayne Gacy's. And I was going to say, this, I put this in here because it all matches. Now, it really matches. Wait, let me get the well. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have this in my presentation. I have this. I said this, and there's the well. Okay? There's the well. And right before it, remember I said they're looking down in the well? Remember this? That's this. Which is this. This. There's a gate. There's a gate. Here. That's what it looks like. In one of these. One of these. And however you want to interpret this, this to me, it's Michael Von and Summer. See? I got this in one of these crazy videos, and they're on the pedestal here. Made of brick. With their green head, with their green faces. See? That's a fence. Looks like it's between trees. And the one to the left is also from Ryan Upchurch. This here shows inside of these rooms. And what I'm looking at is the plexiglass. It's the plexiglass that is pretty important. Oh, this is Gotcha Man. It's just showing what, like the construction. So you look up top. Look up top by the yellow and the red. This is Gotcha Man. This here to the right is, I'm calling him Faith. I'm saying Faith and Benton Farm Info. That comes from their video. And John Wayne Gacy's has the same things in his windows. New construction, new construction. Now, they do new construction, and obviously you know that these are deep faked in here because Ryan Upchurch didn't build a house like this. Okay? His video of new construction, just like anytime they say, oh, new construction, let's do a walkthrough. I'm like, oh, here we go again. This video here, let me change the coloring a little bit. Let me switch it. Welcome home. Hi. I'm on live. Oh my God. The dog won't leave. It's too cute. Okay. Anytime they talk about new construction in certain videos that I follow, I know to tune in. So we know he didn't build his house like this. I can't imagine that he did. But this is the information that that his house gave me. And what I read from it intuitively is the layers are real. These are the layers within the houses underneath the house. Like, remember, I'm like, you go through a wall, you go through a door, you go through the metal, you go through the brick, you go through the plaster, the plastic. I mean, you don't just knock on a door, open a door, and you're going to find these children underground. So this is a story tells me there's layers you have to go through beneath the house, beneath the farm, beneath the chicken coop, beneath the animals, beneath the hay, maybe it's beneath the hay because the animals eat the hay. But there's hay involved. There's those straw pieces of hay involved, and Summer Moon Wells spits it out all the time. Like that. Like that. Like I hear those noises. Oh, I hear dead people. Woo. So this is what it tells me. That it's not just beneath the house. It's built beneath the house. You go through different doorways. You follow that arrow. You go through different doorways. Follow the arrow. It lights up in the dark. This is what this is telling me. We know that this isn't part of his house. The way that this box is here. I mean, this here, I think it's upside down. I don't know why it's upside down. Here. So if one of these houses were having new construction, let's just do something for shits and giggles. New construction, and you really were building it to put these heads and shit and whatever they want from the freaking bodies into the water system. To feed the animals, to feed the crops, to feed the ground, to feed the flowers, blah, blah, blah. To feed anything that goes within the earth for the resurrection. Right? For shits and giggles, the plumbing would sort of look like this. I'm going to show you. So this is what the information it gives me. This is what the images give me. It's information. Now, I'm not saying it has nothing to do with Ryan. It has nothing to do with his channel, and nothing to do with him at all. Nothing. Here it comes. Watch. Welcome to the sacrifices of the children. They use the water system. They're using these bodies to place back into the earth. There's a system beneath, all the way beneath, underground. And there's levels and layers. It's untouchable. I'm saying those layers. The lower and deeper you go, they're untouchable. Meaning, nobody could fuck with it. We could only try our hardest to bust open the top few layers. They say I might bust open a couple layers, but the layer down here, they're on different kinds of properties. They say this is not prohibited. It's like you can't go to them. You can't go to them. You can't touch this, they're saying. This is after. This is the purpose. This is the journey. This is the journey. This goes to people with a lot of money. Like this part would go to someone like Orion Upchurch, because he became someone of interest, they're saying. He became someone of interest, and I don't think he has a big say-so. This is what happens to them. And these are built. So imagine, this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing myself, I could go right into that hole, but it's like you slide out. It's like a slide, like you slide out of it. People that go into this layer, this level, this deep, dark down level, you don't see them outside walking. They come through the tunnels. They're coming through the tunnels. And then that piece of tunnel could be closed, and then they move and they build it somewhere else. So imagine like the Beast and Bunch, I'm saying. And let's say there's someone like that who's very wealthy, and could do this stuff, especially since maybe they believe in it. I don't know. This is allegedly. Maybe you just keep moving houses because this needs to be built on the property and on the land. So let's say you live in one place, and then you have to go somewhere else to do new construction, and this is part of the construction. This water system. I'm calling it a water system. And that gets built. I'm throwing some old things in here because I do know I have new listeners, and a lot of people here haven't been here for almost 3 years, right? This is the ridiculous shit that Molly would put in her video about Ashley Furniture. I actually asked them if this is what their place looked like. No, it's not. Because this shit was totally deep faked and placed in here. Molly Golightly's videos showed me all this information, right? So for people who like hear about the Ashley Furniture thing and wait, here. And Molly's stuff, this is the kind of shit that she did. This. I'm showing you how this, to the best of my ability, now that I look at this, I see it differently. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. So, yeah, now I see it differently. Watch, you guys. This here. Wait. This here. Imagine that those are the windows that are covered in plastic. And they go into the middle. Like, this goes down. Like, this is what's underground. This is what's underground. It looks like this. See, these videos are all connected to Summer Moon Wells. These videos are connected to her in a way as either they come from one of the creators that talk about her, or yeah, the creators that talk about her, the creators that talk about Summer Moon Wells and these children. This is how far down you need to go. You guys, they go on the chair. You guys, they go down with holding the chair. This is the swing. See, I don't just say this and change my mind. You understand? Like, once I say it, I say it. That's the rope. And they go down. Under. You see, this is the swing. This is the swing, you guys. Summer Moon Wells' swing was over one of these, and she went into one of these. Now, this makes sense because this next picture here, this is from Ryan Finding Truth. This one is Ryan Finding Truth. And it is no different. Wait, hold on. My parents have it. Wait, hold on. My parents say call me. This here matches. And wow, where is the one of the chair? Come on. You make these all smaller. Why can't I find the gold chair? Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. So this is all the same, see? That, Ryan Finding Truth. This, Ryan Upchurch. And this, wait. This one. Where is the chair? And the chair in the corner that I showed you a minute ago from Faith. What's this? It's so crazy. Things just, either I'm looking at it differently. You never know someone's someone's reality, right? But I always see these pictures as like as we talk, we talk. Like who's we? Me, myself, and I. As I talk to myself, I always either they were always like that. Like think about it could kind of freak me out because what's reality? Like either this was all here before and I didn't see it or it wasn't. That's why I always ask you guys, like, was it this bright like this before? Like, did it show the side of the house like that before and that gold thing? Like that gold strip? It's just so, everyone's reality is just different. Like, I see that, again, that the tree trunks and the trees are used. Like my intuition tells me that would be a person right there to show me saying, you know, that would be like a summer moon. Like I'm like by the tree, under there, in the water, in the corner, underground. See, underground. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about this. This little person. And this is water. See? This is section, but it's underground. Like all these layers. This is telling us sewer. Sewer. Well. That they're under there. And you could access it from different places. Different access windows. And this was, to me, exactly the same information as Summer Moon Wells. This is John Wayne Gacy. They show photos. You know, after I've looked into things and been writing the story down, I could go back to these serial killers and look. John Wayne Gacy is an obvious one to me. It's obvious mean, wow. Again, this is the barn, Benton Barn, Benton Farm. This to me is a bottom layer. They're on a bottom layer of where this shit happens, like real bad shit. So when I look at this, it looks to me as the gate that you open, like the gate to get there, see? And you have to travel down that way. So just imagine you got to travel that way in a fake car. And this is probably real. They probably move it on the railroad, the old railroad system, and this is how they do it. And there's doors, and it's built this way. That's what I'm getting. Like it's simple, stupid. Like simple, stupid. Stupid, simple. See this little guy here? Let me blow that up. This is a little critter. This is the face. Oh, this represents like that piece of the microphone. See? This is that little bullet thing. Like this, obviously something that is a big deal. Because that's what I showed you in the beginning. I didn't know that was there. I didn't look at it. That is what I showed you on the microphone. That's what I showed you here that they're holding on to. This. And then here's Benny. I said, I know it sounds weird, remember? But now it doesn't anymore because it's in the well. That I said that this guy reminds me of that, and I'm not too far off, see? It's the same thing. So I see these things, and that's how my clairvoyance works. I didn't know it worked that way until Summer Moon Wells. And it's really cool. I don't know anyone who does this. I don't know anyone who does what I do. Oh my God. Okay. Well, I don't. So it's different. It's different. It's unusual. I have a couple kids who have clairvoyance. Like last night, here's a story. Last night, it's like 12:30. And I'm laying in bed and we have a fan on and I'm on my computer. I'm like, honey, did you hear that? Someone's screaming outside, like really loud. He's like, oh, okay. Because he's used to me saying that, and it's basically, they're not really outside. It's something you hear. My daughter, who has like what I have out of the four, we have the same things happen. She opened my door. I'm like, did you heard it too? So I called non-emergency. I'm like, both my daughter and I heard a like wild screaming. He's like, where? Because I mean, no one else called, right? And Miranda's like, it was outside my window. And I looked at her. I said, no, it was that way. And we both looked at each other. We're like, did we hear it or did we not hear it? Like, I don't know. I'm going to bed. So, anyways, these match. These match. So if I turn this upside down, turn this thing upside down, you basically have Benny's head. See how he's got They mimic each other is what it is. All of this shit mimics each other. It's like little cartoon characters, right? But let's see what this is. This here, what is showing down here? Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Interesting. Look at this. What is this do we have? So this, let's say, is down the tunnels, right? Oh my God. I see it. You guys, this goes out to the bridge. So wherever they are and it goes down, then it goes down there to the water. It goes down through the well like that, all the way down, all the way down. These are boats. So what I see is this is water. I feel cold breeze. I feel complete darkness, not even a light, no stars, no nothing. This is complete darkness. And these boats pull in here and they could load up whatever was put down the well. And they load up and they go. They load up and they go. This is under the water. This goes into the water, under the water, deep down under. See, it's not, you're sliding into it. Like if you sit down, you'd slide down. Like if you're just a worker, you're going to slide down. If you're a victim like that, I feel like this, like that's cold metal that moves up and down. Like I feel like that opens and closes. Like when I look at that, I feel like it opens and closes, and this is by a bridge, not under right by the bridge. So let's say the bridge, let's say that's the bridge in front of us, the white thing. It's the bridge. They would go that way. That's how they move them. That's the number 5. That's the top of the number 5 box. So back to this. This is how I see when we saw the food truck, right? I said the food truck is the lowest, is just showing shit to me that it's in the lowest bottom ranking. Bottom ranking. So this to me reminds me of the food truck scene. I feel like these are guys that are, no one knows who they are. They're strangers. They're there for a reason, and they leave. And this here is what the food truck looked like to me. Let me see if I could get anything brighter in here. Whoops. Yeah, so when you brighten this up, it doesn't, see how it doesn't just go outside. It doesn't go outside. They're not standing around outside. You see? That's what's in front of them. It's all about this. It's not about them. I think this was the food truck video. See? Those guys aren't, this is really important information. And it matches. This is Ryan Finding Truth's video. What we're looking at here is no different. So that L, in like that little L bloody thing in the upper left hand side, is the same thing as this thing. Whoop, that's not it. That little, wait, this. It's in the well. See, it's like these little things. That's what's in here. That's what it represents. And this is the covering of a well is in here. It's inside here. Right? Right. What time's the game on? Let me see. Time is the game on? Wait, hold on. Okay. This is what it looks like, and this is Ryan Finding Truth. Like, you go inside there. That's the square. And this is a well, because they show it that way. And it's a very odd video with very odd showings, but I see what I need to see. As she's looking, it shows me that it does shift. No. In one moment, all the way up to the upper right-hand corner, doesn't have this in there. See, that's stuck in there in the bottom? See this stuff? Those little teeny rocks? See those little teeny rocks? How'd those get there? Did she put them in there? Maybe. So either that was put there purposely or it wasn't, but this is what I see on Don's doorway, on Don's frame of his house. Because the frames, the wood frames, held the sticks. The sticks are what are filled with the power, right? The wood. It's the wood. This, to me, duplicates that. It's the corner. And these things are placed within the earth in these corners. See the corner? See that little smiley face there? Right there. There. Well, we're going to see it. It's like looking at clouds. And there's the hearts. So, are what in a circular shape? So what I'm showing you, all of these kind of photos are showing the same information, the same place. It's what I see here is the movement. I see the movement of these things and the victims and the trophies and these pieces. I see here again, it's going back to the water well. And that water well is what shows up all the time. Shows up for me to see the elements. So when I look at things like this, I see entrances, I see trophies being left here. I see you reaching into this thing and taking or doing something, but that's not the ground, that's a hole in the ground, like a real hole in the ground, and the rock was moved and you're stepping in it. You're in the hole. Because first of all, the leg makes no sense. There's no way that that leg moved like that, and the hand. So Ryan Finding Truth's videos always give me these kind of feelings. And I mean, it's every one of them. Every one of the videos gives me these feelings. And I have to keep looking. Like, he's in a hole. Ryan Finding Truth, yeah. And that foot is in a hole. I mean, it's right there. It's a cut out hole. And I can't understand how your leg is like that with your arm. Not a chance. That doesn't exist. Oh, yeah, possibly a circle shape. This here, so forget that it doesn't make any sense to me in the real video. This is what they do. Not saying he's doing it, but this is what it looks like. In the ground, place these things, take them out. That's a square in the ground with his foot in it. And every time I look at John Wayne Gacy's squares like this, that's what I think. I think that's what he had the heads in. Just remind, that's what they do here. So keep that in mind. Look into it. And to me, it looks the same way. Let me show you which piece. Wait. The smaller piece. Wait. This here is the number 5 box. Right there. That's your box with your trophy in it. Oh, Rebecca. Thank you. Thank you for that super sticker. Super chat. Completely appreciated. Thank you. So, this is it. This is the hole. Oh, maybe this is the hole and those are the rooms. Those are rooms underneath. You go down the tunnel Oh my. I think those are the walls that have plastic on them. I think I've said that before. Like, see John Wayne Gacy? That's like, what I see is go down into the well, and these are rooms. These are different rooms. Boom. Oh, okay. This is the railroad track. This is the system. That's the box that moves. See? That's the box that moves through this thing. It's down there. Those are rooms. That's Ryan finding truth. Look at his ear. Look where he is. Look where he's standing by. This is what's under the video. Under. And how I keep showing you that everything gets placed in the corners, right? This here is a diagram that came from John Wayne Gacy's case. These things, whatever he did, these little things were placed in the ground following the same purpose. See those little things? Those little pens? You know, you saw that pen in Kylie Rodney's car? These little pens that people want to go dive for in the water and go get. Yeah. John Wayne Gacy has these placed in the grounds. Just like that. So these corners and what's going on here in his drawings is that little thing is up here dropping the pieces, like that's what it's showing. That's what he's doing. Same thing. So if you look all the way to the right, that is like a carbon copy of the food truck. So what I'm telling you is what's under that food truck is this scene, is the bottom layer, the very bottom layer of these sacrifices. That's why that scene looked so weird. And that's why all of a sudden, like, all the people were changing. You'd get this person, you'd get that person. Like, where'd that person come from? Because it just depends on which frame you stop on. Because in between the frames shows different information than what's on the top. And that's because that whole entire case was deep faked. There. To me, that's Joe. And it's the same situation. It's the same. So that would just be, we just happen to see that bottom layer underneath that ridiculous video. But, yeah. I wanted to show you, I know this is so abstract, but the one to the right, I wanted to just, let me show you something, explain something to you. The one to the right is Aaron Carter's. Aaron Carter's allegedly death was a sacrifice. The photos within Aaron Carter's videos identify it. That's not Ryan. He's just showing, because he's in the well, the lowest bottom layer of these deaths. So is Aaron Carter's video. Goes through there. That's what it is. And that's what it looks like. The other ones come from different creators that I'm just saying let me tell you which one the top one is. I'm saying that when I look at different photos, that's why many people aren't going to see the photo that I see. Or what I see in the photo is the same, because here, when I open it, well, that's so freaking cool, Lori. I just opened it, and it's exactly the same. Look. See? And I could do that over on Aaron's too. I'll turn it for you. But these are very important stations that give this information that the authorities should know about. You know, if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. And that's nothing in these cases. Nothing. I mean, no one has brought home justice. Here's Aaron Carter's. Right here. Oh my God, I don't understand why the family keeps calling. This is this. The only difference is the white thing on Aaron Carter is covering his head, where the white thing to the left up top is not covering the head that you see. It's covering the head underneath him, because they're not alone. So it would be this dude. This dude. So Aaron Carter has spoken to me loud and clear. And obviously this is all allegedly, but this is from his video. That's Aaron Carter's video. It comes from him. This is his video saying goodbye or whatever he was doing. This comes from that video that I have of his. So it comes from the video. I'm going to show you which video, because it will make it a little clearer probably. I keep forgetting Sometimes I forget that not everyone has seen all my 800 videos. All right, Aaron. Aaron Peck. Come on, open up. Okay. I'm going to show you something. Let's see. We're going to go off schedule real quick. So this is Aaron Carter's video that I have, right? When you go through it, oh, this is Benny. Oh, I'm showing how this is Benny's fake car. See? Wait, I thought this was Aaron Carter. Okay. This is Aaron Carter. So it all comes from this video. Why do I keep having Benny here? His fake car. I guess this is the fake car, which I know. So Aaron Carter had all this stuff on him in this video. You see? Thing in his ear, thing on his neck. He had every element under the sun. And it wasn't discussed. See, his eye here looks like Benny's eye. Look at his neck up top. Look at the bathtub. Some of that video, some of it, there's no blood. And then some of it there is. So it's shifting within the video itself. This is serious stuff. But no one gave a shit. So Aaron Carter here, up on the left-hand side, looks like he's with, to me, I see Molly Golightly. These are all his video. I see Molly Golightly with him in her car, in her fake car. So what I see here are Molly's lips. Let me see. Wait. All right, let me brighten this up a little. Because this is new. I've never seen Molly here before. So, hold on. This is Aaron Carter's video. Wow. Is he one of the sacrifices? It's everything I'm showing tonight. I want to know what these words say. Wait a minute. Three 3375. Copy. Okay, wait guys, I'm moving with you here. So this is Molly Golightly. Sorry you guys, I'm in a zone. So Molly Golightly is in Aaron's video. My God. You know, when I put these together and I sit here and work with you guys, I don't know why I pick certain photos. This here is Molly Golightly. This is Molly Golightly. Was she friends with him? This. It's the same thing. See? 375. Is that what it says? 375. Yeah, I mean, I've seen enough of these lips to know when I recognize the lips. I tell you guys that all the time. I'm pretty good with lips. Really good with lips. Lips, eyes, teeth. Okay, so here's the mouth. Right there. Yep. Aaron Carter. If you look beyond him to the right side, that is what these rooms look like. So imagine that this is being superimposed behind him. Right? Just showing you a few. See, when I explain things and then show it to you, you see it differently. See that thing on that guy's neck? Because this is his sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. That's what that is. And it's in there. You have to just look at it. Oh, interesting. There's the face. See that in the middle? That is this. That's what that is. One more page. And this is in his video. You guys, it shows sacrifice. There's like a chicken here. There's just a whole freaking shit is in here. It's everything is in here. This is a sacrifice. And again, this wasn't looked at seriously. Nobody wanted to look at it seriously. But this is a sacrifice in the water. That's the equipment. And this is Aaron Carter. Look, go all the way to the left. So he has all the same information as I've been showing you guys. Going back to this. So that's Aaron Carter. Going back to this dude. This is the guy that I believe to be the same person as Faith, who I was introduced to through Summer Moon Wells and then Benny Keys. You go into his videos and just take a picture of the darkness, you get the same face. Let me put it back in here. As this one. You see? These are sacrifices. This is just showing you everyone has, access to incredible equipment. This is sacrifice. That's what this is. And that's what this is. Brian Kohlberger's car. This comes off of Brian Kohlberger's car when they pulled him over. Look. Like, who's that? Now who's that? The side of his car shows a very familiar face to me. See, the faces change and it shows up in his video. I don't know how there's hundreds and thousands of reporters that have reported this and haven't noticed these faces that change in the reflection of the car. Right? Back to Faith's video. This is the video that comes from Benton Farm. This is the equipment. This can be found down under, like I told the detective, go by the water system, go by the piping. This runs on a system and it's beneath the ground. You got to go dig deeper at that farm. You need to go find the tubing. You need to go find all of that, like the foil. Because this is what you're looking for. It's completely electronic system when it comes to this level. This level. Look at the chair. Let me brighten it up. All right. Okay, I'm going to brighten it up. Okay, so this is a system. The bottom there is what you see getting transported that I show you it from the carnival, the back of the carnival ride. So you've seen these before. The element now is just, it's in the very, very, very last part of the situation, right? So this is after everything's done, whatever they're doing to these kids, they've done. And now, this, is that it? And that's the movie. Wait. I want to find you. I shouldn't say that. They'd have to go to the PDF. Because I won't find it in here. Okay. What is this? Wait, every time I open something up that I don't know why, I have to look at it. I don't know what this is, but I have to save it. I'm going to call it button. I feel like it's a button. I know this is going to pop up in the next couple days. I'll show you what it is in a moment. Anyways, I'm not going to look for it. That white thing on the bottom, see? That's what was in the carnival, and I said in the water, and it winds up in the water. See how this is all layered out? See how the bottom layer looks like it's in a boat, like in the water? So the house, this is exactly how I explained. I actually explained it like this to him. I said the house would be over one of these tunnels. The house must be over one of these tunnels, is what I said. I could probably research it. And then I asked the detective if I could go on property. He's like, if you dare go on property, you will be trespassing. I'm like, so can't I do it with one of you guys? No, ma'am. I get it. I understand. No one really knows who I am. Okay, so all of these layers are connected. There's the wires. There's the house. So just imagine that this goes down into the water. That's an opening, right? And this is just the equipment. That's an opening. This is being ran through water system. And I think that a chart like this would really help pinpoint like little target areas. I think that this is something you have to look at. I think it's important. In this video, Benton Farm video, they draw the sticks. They drew these sticks. Now, if you look closely at how these are drawn, they're like, remind me of this. This is this. So when I saw this, and there were like smaller little branches, let me show you. I'm like, I've seen that in the Delphi case. And now I see it drawn in these guys' video. This here, let me copy, let me line it up so you see what I'm talking about. Paste. Okay. Copy. Okay, so what I'm saying is these guys are drawing like the Fs. They're drawing the way the bodies would be laid out. Just like this here is the Delphi. This is his drawing. What I'm saying is that straight one goes here and those go there. So this, wait, let me straighten it out where the long one is on top of each other. Okay. So this is one of the Delphi girls. This is what they're drawing. You see? They're drawing the murders. Like they're drawing symbolism. This is symbolism. And it's for this kind of sacrifice. So how is it that these drawings could match? Right, they're the antlers. Whoops. Shouldn't. But there's a reason. There's a reason particular things are placed in videos. They're showing the same thing here. Summer Moon Wells case showed this right up front. Hers would be, I think, this way. This way. Because the small one is down there. See it? That one is this here. So this would be this. Let me turn it a little. Let's see. See the small one there is the branch back there? So they're showing this stuff throughout their whole video, you know? And I see that Don Wells's property had an entranceway. In Summer Moon Wells and these kids throughout that area of Beach Creek, there is a tunnel. Either you could go through the well or not, that leads you to all of this, where the children just get swooped away. They get swooped away to these places, and no one could see them because it's done underground. That is what I'm saying. So you can't see it. This is Cammy and Allie's car. I mean, these are elements to the story. It's really crazy. I went back to their videos in the beginning, which you guys they don't even probably have them out anymore. But when they went to the lake, I'm like, all of the wood and the wood pieces and this going on here, they're like this. It's the same wood and pieces that show up over and over and over. And I didn't realize that they were one of the first to go out there by the lake. And then this here was shown in a video. And this is one of their videos in the way beginning. I mean, I see, in between both cars, there's a lot to be seen that's put in here. You see a child in the water. And none of their videos match. None of their houses match from video to video. Here they are again. They show these branches. These are all Summer Moon Wells' pieces. That's what they are. That's all they keep showing here. All of this gathers together. They show this. Look at this. They show the story. They throw out the garbage. They talked about the garbage. They call it the garbage. They throw it out. Benny Keys was one of those that took the garbage out. Took the garbage out. Those same wood pieces, you guys, are carried through. I don't know if it's a bamboo stick or what, but this right here on Grandis's, that wasn't there all the time. They moved it. Who would move something like that in the middle of a child being missing? Oh, let's move the piece of wood. But there's always a pole, water something like this. Candace Wells. This is a picture that it took me a while to find this. This was back in the beginning, 2021. Candace Wells posted this photo up on the top. And I would say to everyone, Candace posted her trophies. Candace posted it. Can't find the photo. She has all of her trophies, and she got it from the bridge that it came through the wells. The well. Like through the water system. This was on her Facebook, this photo. I'm like, that's summer to her. These are the pieces of her that are summer. This is the stick. The stick holds everything. This is when they've gone through all of those layers, top. Maybe they start all the way in the top and they work their way down to this level. Maybe, they start up top, like, with the top people, and then the bottom part is the part you don't want to get to, and then you're sacrificed like this. It's very possible that's how it is, because when I look at that, that's what I get. I get like they look for her to come home. And these people go in the water, and they go in the water, and they just keep looking for this. And that's what they call home. That they're home. And Candace is the one who put this up. And that's what it always told me. It's like, these are pieces of her. Let's see, let me open this up a little. Wait, here maybe you could see it a little better. But this is what comes through the system. Pieces like this. And these are the little pieces. I mean, they come in different sizes. We don't know how big or small this is because they deep fake it, and we don't know. This could be teeny, teeny, teeny. But these are the pieces that I showed you in Sebastian's mom's hand. Pieces like this. Trophies. Summer Moon Wells was fishing, right? Let me get this here. Fishing was one of them. One of the places that they were supposed to be, and they never went fishing. This here, I do show this often. Wait. While she's fishing, this is in the water by her fishing pole. Because that's what happened. She went through all that, and then they put her in the water. They get put in the water. Look at the sticks. This is a sacrifice. This is done. She's gone through all of that, all of what she has to go through. And this is the night of the sacrifice. They're like, this is the sacrifice. Maybe this is the part they do. They take the sacrifice, and this is what they do. And they don't know what she went through. They don't know. Because I told you guys, they don't see them again. They can't tell them what they went through. They die with it. But this would be the final piece. And that's her fishing pole, because it comes from that photo. Kylie Rodney. Kylie Rodney is right there. There's hers. She's smiling. That is the same little piece that I've been showing. Same little piece that I showed in the well. More shapes. More shapes. Look at the top picture. See the F in her arm? This is the guy. This is in the video. That guy's videos. I'm showing you what's in the videos. This is deep down under. This reminds me of the food truck. These are the elements. This is, I think that's by water. I think that's by water. That's what I feel. You see this? They're transporting from under that house. Like doing this stuff. It's totally, completely under the ground. These are boxes. These are pictures of the house. You all know this is all familiar. These are photos from the Delphi case that people would look at and not understand it, but we do. This is their story. And nobody looked at this. Nobody thought anything was wrong with this. This is the one that they should have found something wrong with. Because here it shows the victim in the shape of a 4, her legs. And she's got a pole in her. Why would that show there? It's telling the truth. It's speaking the truth. The victims are very loud. They want justice. They want the justice. Let me crop it. you guys, when something like this shows in the video of this person's sacrifice, if I were the police, I'd be like, whoa. I mean, I'd be questioning it, and I'd be looking at it, and I would be looking at it like, how is it that the information from the murders is in here, and she looks like she is completely slaughtered? There's no way this doesn't match. That's a fish. You see this? Inside Edition, you guys. This comes from Inside Edition. From Inside Edition. Think about it. Inside Edition has stuff like this. And it's a really good program. But how does this get past an editor? Editors see everything. So if you saw this, why the hell would it go on? There's your chipmunk. There's your fishy. There's your chipmunk and your fish. And there's your skeleton head. It's kind of silly. It's almost crazy that they haven't seen or taken this down or looked at it or whatever they haven't done. Hello? Look. Right here. That. Oh my goodness. What's for dinner?
I just ate.
What did...
I just ate.
Okay. Here is the skeleton head. It's in the news. It's all in here. And this here are the trophies. This here is symbolic. This is what Candace took out of the water. Molly Golightly looks like this. Many videos from those that don't know, I'll just bring certain information and photos up periodically, but she and Benny really gave me the most incredible gifts of information. This is her when she went to Ashley Furniture, which was an absolute weird thing, but her video shifted and allowed me to take some photos that really resemble what's going on. The guy to the right, to me, would be, that's what they look like on the very bottom level. They have that on them. And this is how the front desk shows in the video. To me, it's just showing a sacrifice. It's showing a whole scene. And whoever puts this in there must be putting it in there good if no one sees it. I just see it because I know that's what I'm looking for. And this is Molly Golightly. And then this person winds up in the trees, which you see all the way to the right. They just wind up in the trees. And the video of Molly Golightly at Ashley Furniture was nothing more to me than a crock of shit. This, they wind up in the leaves, according to Summer. So that is let me grab something. That is sitting in the chair. Let's see. That would be Brian Kohlberger sitting in the chair. These are chairs. Just like this. Oh yeah, Summer said she's in the leaves. That was one of the things that she said really loud and clear. This is another victim, this little girl, and the houses and the furniture and the houses and the open house and the new construction is what shows these individual rooms to me very well. That's how it was introduced to me in the beginning. And this is through Ryan Upchurch's construction is one of them that I use. Like this is him. These are his videos. This is the bed, the bed design that was on the blanket. And I showed you guys it had a gun next to it. This one shows the same design pattern, but it's on a mattress that has plastic over it, and the gun isn't there. So how I see that is these rooms are reused, and the plastic has to be on there. See? Now the plastic isn't on there. It's gone. This particular house that he's going through has those dolls. Same dolls as Candace. But interestingly enough, she has the Catherine doll in a box, like Candace. Over all the way to the top. I'm going to blow it up. 80. Candace's Catherine doll. This one. I'm going to show you Catherine's is in a box. Catherine is in a box for Candace. Watch. That's the Catherine is over there in a box. But look at all of these that Candace and Mama collect. Candace and Mama speaks volumes. Candace's doll collection. A little kooky. I don't know why I put this up here. John Wayne Gacy. Oh, to show that I wanted to show that stuffed animal that he has. It's going to come into play. This is just Candace Wells' Facebook or TikTok before June 15th. It's just weird because I could see that she's got wearing some big something on her head. It's bizarre. I've got different bennies in here. Why do I have this? Wait, let me look at it for a minute. Why do I have this? Oh. Okay, look at this. Wait. Okay. There's that red stuff. Remember I told you? Ooh, look at the head in here. It matches Benny's. This is John Wayne Gacy's. Look at the head in there. You guys, this is John Wayne Gacy's. It matches our story. Look at the head on the cylinder. John Wayne Gacy. They're following John Wayne Gacy. I mean, look at that's if that's from his video. The one right here. You guys, that's a fucking big find. John Wayne Gacy is a major story. This is like newsworthy. No one's going to give a flying fuck. This is in the corner of John Wayne fucking Gacy's thing. Excuse me. You see that? That's a head on a platter connected to a cylinder. Hello, Benny. Oh my God. You guys, that's like a big find. That is a big find. Oh, I'm sorry, Lori. Well, we just don't see what you see. So if you don't back it up, you're going to look a little, crazy. Here's Benny. This let me darken it a little. Or darken it, brighten it a little. Nope. Doesn't like that. This is the same thing. We don't care. Hello, Bennies. Which face do you think we saw in that video? I know which one I think. The top middle. No, changed my mind. It's a combo. Oh shit, it's a combo between the two middles. They make them really different. Those are all the same people. And these are all the same people. Maybe one of him is over here. These are all Bennies. Even the bottom left one is a Benny. Yep. Like, that's just something that I don't understand is allowed. These are Bennies. One Benny has his head cut off. But it's like having shingles. Nobody cares. This is like having shingles. Nobody cares that we see a chopped off head. You losing faith in the system because nobody cares? You're correct. Nobody cares. We don't care that we see a neck bone sticking out of Benny's head. We don't care that this is a victim. These are both Bennies from his video. We don't see anything. No, we don't see anything. That's the victim. That's the Benny, that's the victim. That's the head. Yes, it's the head. And this is the Idaho 4. Oh, they went through the same thing. So when I show you guys the picture of Ethan being pulled by a rope, let me show you where I get that. So what you're looking at there is supposedly their phone. I made that middle picture bigger. And in their phone, in the video of someone's video, was this. I looked at it and I'm like, holy shit. I see Ethan hanging from a rope. This is in his phone in the video. Right in that corner by the lamp. Those are the maroon, the green, the white number 5s. The A, the green face. All of the elements are right there. Right there. And there's Ethan. There's Ethan. It's not made up. It's right in front of you. It's right there. The last thing I want to tell you about the Idaho 4, this is a very, very, very big piece, I think, of evidence because it was actually in their phone. This also was in the very first video of them saying it was the police and that that's a rental car. That's not a car. Let me open this up. Somebody is showing one of these fake cars, but this is not the kind of a car that you're thinking. That's not a car. Those are tracks. Those are tracks. And this here is a double garage. I don't understand it. I don't understand how this is in Plunder's video. Because this is not a fucking car. See? Not a car. So how is it that there's 4 students that got completely murdered and this stuff is in videos? This is not a car on the sidewalk. Impossible. Impossible. No. I would investigate this shit. Whoever's listening that can investigate the obvious, that'd be great. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to leave it on Ethan. Muffin Top, thank you like usual. Thank you for the super chats. And I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing to bring justice to the children. And this is how I'm going to do it. Go watch some basketball, you guys. Thank you. God bless you. And we'll talk soon. Good night, folks.